Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program, Moments with God. And as I have expressed earlier, I'm sure you are increasing day by day your moments with God and also becoming more and more aware of the need for deepening your spiritual life and deepening your relationship with God, and also eventually working towards building a friendship with God. And if you like the video, please share them with others. Thank you very much. Today is the 26th Sunday of the year, on the 29th of September. And you see me, I am standing here in front of these three, one, two, three, they almost look like tents. And I'll tell you in a second why I have chosen these three tents looking like location. Because today, in the first reading, you hear that Moses had called out some leaders outside, and 70 of them came, and then he prayed, and the Spirit descended on them, and then they were able to prophesy. But two of the leaders, Eldad and Medad, they, for some reason or the other, they remained in the tents like this. They did not go out. But while they were in the tent, because they were leaders, they also received the power of the Spirit, and they started prophesying also in the tent, in the camp where the tents were and the camps were. They began to prophesy. Then some people went to Moses and complained to him. He says, they told him that both Eldad and Medad, who were not present here when you gathered them, but they are also prophesying in the camp, and he should stop them or forbid them to prophesy. But Moses said, no, let them prophesy and let them receive the Spirit, and may all become prophets. I thought that was a wonderful attitude and a wonderful mindset that Moses had. Similar thing we find also in the gospel today, that as Jesus and his disciples were also curing people, removing evil spirits, then some disciples came and told Jesus that there is somebody out there who is using your name and also removing the evil spirits. Should we not stop them? And Jesus said, no, don't stop them. Because if anybody who is using my name to do something cannot be against me. And that is true. I think this is a wonderful example for us, and I want to take this example of both from the first reading and also from the gospel a little beyond, a little further. And what do I want to say? That Jesus is telling them, as also Moses said, that let them prophesy, let all become prophets. First of all, what does it mean? It means that God's Spirit is for everybody. And I want to expand this a little more. You know, many of the conservatives in the church think that Christianity is the only way to reach God. Of course, that's what we believe. We believe that Christianity is certainly a way to reach God. But does it mean that other religions are not way to reach God? I think this example particularly says that the Spirit cannot be contained just in one religion. Spirit is free. The other day I was listening to a very beautiful discussion on YouTube between Ayan Hirsi Ali and Richard Dawkins, the famous atheist. And this is a very interesting story. If you have time, you may please go to this discussion between card holder atheist Richard Dawkins and Ayam Hirsi Ali, an African woman who was a Muslim. Then she lost completely her faith, wrote a beautiful world famous book called The Infidel, and then went through a terrible experience of depression and complete letdown by everything, and suddenly discovered Christianity. Now she has become a Christian. And they were having a very interesting discussion, ultimately to say that Christianity, the God of Christianity is God of love. And this God of love, in my understanding and in the understanding of many theologians, cannot be contained, like the Spirit cannot be contained. Jesus himself said, the Spirit goes everywhere, the wind blows where it will. So the Spirit of God is present in some measure in all the religions. This is what also the Second Vatican Council teaches us, that there is grain of truth found also in other religions. What I want to say is that basically the Spirit of God cannot be contained. I am sure the Spirit leads people of other religions also to God, because God is so large. How can the conservatives in the Catholic Church say that salvation is possible only through the Catholic Church? No, I think God provides. This is a beautiful world created by God, and there are varieties of people, varieties of religions, varieties of culture, and God is somehow present in the experiences of all this. So he could be present in the tent, he could be present in another country, he could be present in another religion, he is present everywhere. And I think it is for us to proclaim this richness of God in our own life and let the Spirit work in our life as it worked in the life of Eldad and Medad, as in the Old Testament, as well as in the New Testament, where they were using the name of Jesus or using God's name to remove the evil spirits. I am sure you too will find, when you find that God is present also in other people, not just in other religions, but also people, both people of our own religion and people of other religions, I am sure we will have greater respect for people, we will have greater respect for followers of other religions, as well as for the truth contained also in those religions. Of course, Jesus said, I am the truth, the way, and the life. But he did not mean that part of truth is also present in other religions. I am sure you will also let the Spirit of God be working in your life and be open to receive that Spirit. I wish you all the very best, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe now. Thank you.